I landed last week. Just handle it. A quick word before we start. This is filing support, not legal advice. Ejaries.a is a private service. It is not a government website, and it is not affiliated with the Dubai Land Department or with RERA. You can always register your Ejaries yourself through the Dubai REST app or at a trustee center. The official fee on the app is 177 dirhams and 50 fiyos. Our service fee is 299 dirhams plus VAT. The certificate is always issued by RERA. We prepare and check your file and follow it through. We do not issue the certificate, and we cannot guarantee an approval or a timing. Picture the first 2 weeks in Dubai. There is the residence visa to sort, the Emirates ID, a bank account that will not open without proof of address, electricity and water to connect, a phone line, maybe a school place for a child, with a deadline that does not care that you've just arrived and do not yet know which road you live on. Every one of those tasks is unfamiliar. Everyone has its own portal, its own queue, its own document you did not know you needed, and you are doing all of it jet-lagged, in a city you cannot yet picture in your head, and sitting quietly under all of it, holding several of those doors shut, is one small certificate, the Ejaries. Why Ejaries sits at the center of everything. For a newcomer, Ejaries is not one task among many. It is the task the others are waiting on. Your electricity and water account wants it. Your visa process leans on it. Your telecoms, your bank, your child's school enrollment all tend to ask for it. It is the proof that your tenancy legally exists. And a surprising number of ordinary things quietly refuse to begin without that proof. So the person who is new is not really asking how to register an Ejaries. They are asking, how do I make the thing that unblocks them? Other 5 things go away today without becoming an expert in it. They do not want to learn it. They want it done so that the queue behind it can start moving. Why self-service is the wrong tool for this person. The app is a fine tool for someone who already understands the landscape. For someone in their first fortnight, it is one more unfamiliar system on a very long list, spoken in a vocabulary they have not learnt yet. They do not have a UAE pass yet. Often, they do not know which documents the system wants, or what a premise number is, or why their building has a Makani number, or where to find either of those things. They are learning a city and a bureaucracy at the same time, on the same tired week. Asking that person to also self-serve a government registration is asking them to climb one more wall on the day they are most tired. It can be done, but it is the least kind thing to hand someone who is already carrying everything else at once what delegation actually buys. So the value we offer the newcomer is not cleverness, it is simply, hand it over. You send us the documents you already have from signing your lease. We tell you if anything is missing before you pay, not after. So you are not left holding a gap you did not know existed. We check the file, we file it, and we give you the certificate the rest of your setup has been waiting for. You get to spend your first 2 weeks on the things only you can do: the visit that needs your face, the account that needs your signature, the school that needs your decision. We take the one thing that anyone competent can do for you and take it off the pile entirely. Why it tends to come first. New arrivals often ask, in what order do I do all this? And the honest answer is that the Ejaries tends to want doing early, because so many of the other things quietly lean on it. It is hard to prove where you live before your tenancy is on record, and a surprising number of the tasks on your list, the account, the connection, the enrollment, on that proof of address before they will move. So the certificate that feels like a small piece of admin is often the one that unlocks the rest of the week. That is why handing it over early is not laziness. It is sequencing. Clear the thing that everything else is waiting on first, and the rest of the list stops being a traffic jam. You're not skipping the queue. You're removing the reason the queue was stuck. The honest comparison. Here is the truth, as always. If you have the time and the patience, the app is 177 dirhams and 50 feels, and it will get you there. Nothing about being new stops you from using it, and plenty of new arrivals do exactly that and do it well. Our fee is 299 dirhams plus VAT, and for the newly arrived, what you're buying is a task removed from an overwhelming list, handled by someone who has done it 1,000 times and will not be thrown by a Makani number they have never heard of. If your week is calm and you enjoy figuring systems out, use the app with our blessing. If your week is chaos and you just want one less thing, that is what the desk is for. And the boundary that never changes, we prepare and file. RERA issues the certificate. Handling it for you is not a shortcut around the rules. It is the same rules, walked for you, while you deal with everything else. Next time we take on the alternative, people forget they have not the app and not us, but the third door. the typing center. And why? The desk is really the typing center without the visit. This was the Ejari desk. I'm Stephen.